This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game. Oh, man, you have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So 2 incompletions brings up a 3rd and 10 on the opening drive here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough to?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up or take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And they get the completion. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense facing second and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That pass is caught, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The penalty backs them up, first and very long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's dropped off. It was hit by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They call the counter play here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the back now goes in motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
At the 38-yard line. First down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going to try to use his legs here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now.
Good enough for a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, with this quarterback, love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense getting set. It's second down. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Pass not complete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Wang. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Using his legs, it's Wang. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And now the running back's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gains on the play.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Parker.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
First and goal, Georgia.
First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here's the point after attempt. You make the extra point. You trail now 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Alabama, 28, Georgia, 10.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first and 10, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 30. The 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28, Georgia, 17.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This is the 6th play on the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
On the field goal.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
That's a first down for the offense.
Second down play coming up. back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Eludes the rush. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commodores offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you drop back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Taking a shot on the first play. Pulls it in on the right. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Tide!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking for room. It's Cherry. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The give from the gun. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players.
He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They move the tight end all over. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself opening. Nice job between those two.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The give to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Feeling some heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Smashes through the tackle. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the field.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you get your athletes there.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's right on target. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. On target. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of... Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy, get him the football in space, and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what.
Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. To get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Coming out with it, it's Costa. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He wants it all. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Crosses midfield. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. It'll be a draw. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Commodores have moved it inside the 20. Give to the running back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Gets it out quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown time! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the field goal unit is on the field. Now the kicker's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. The Tide offense rolls onto the field, looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Excellent field position here for the offense. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Fires to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. 1st down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting 1st downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. Did you see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
First down for this offense. They'll go to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.